All right, what's something as a dog trainer most think is incredibly weird, but gets incredibly ridiculous results? Well, if you were to ask someone that's worked with me, or even ask, people that know me very closely, they'll tell you it's the lack of words. So to me, a dog speaks body language. They speak with energy. They speak with intention. They don't wake up and say, "Hey, Jeff, I'm hungry." They might do it with a bark or two. They certainly don't say, "Hey, Jeff, I really could use a walk right now," right? It's all energetic. So for me, learning how to read the dog, be in communication, understand the dog's wants and needs, and being able to deliver on those is what makes the dog trust and accept my leadership. Because I could try to lead all I want. If someone doesn't follow, it doesn't work. Imagine I hire an employee, I tell them what to do. They don't do it. What do? Fire the employee. Well, unless you're going to fire your dog, it's very helpful to know how to encourage and influence your dog to choose to follow your leadership. Amen or amen. So what I think is very important is people skip the words and go right to action. It builds a better relationship. So for me, if I want to get a dog to sit, I don't say sit, 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 and dangle a treat or whatever. As I'm petting the dog, I might just ease them into a sit. I might use the leash to help. I might use the collar. I might pet and lift underneath the dog's chin a little bit. As I'm kind of like massaging the back of the hip area, or I'm kind of tucking the hips as I'm lifting the chest. So I'm almost creating like a teeter-totter effect. Now, when the dog sits, then I might start talking, but I might start saying good sit and conditioning what is, not using the words to condition what I want. Because when I use the words to condition what I want, I might not get it. And then I'm just teaching the dog, don't pay attention to my words. When the dog's doing what I want and then I start talking, the dog starts thinking, wow, this guy's got something to say. I must have did something right. So if I delay giving too much verbal feedback, except in the moments the dog's doing it correctly, or if I delay talking to the dog and commanding the dog with words it doesn't understand yet, and simply just praise the dog when it's doing it right, the dog starts paying a lot better attention to my words. So then later, when I go to give the commands that the dog already has a foundation and understands through the praising of the commands before asking for them, well, now when I go to give the command, it actually becomes a command and not just a question, because now I can help easily reinforce what the command is now that the dog has an idea of what I'm asking. I hope this makes sense. If not, please drop some comments. As always, like, share, follow, save, subscribe, all that fun stuff, so you can help me keep making content for you and others like you that are struggling with your dog, or simply just want to get better at training your dog and understand them better. Hey, I'm here for you too. Okay, we could get surface level, or we could get really deep like the Titanic after it sank. Okay, love y'all. Talk to you soon.